A good win today, guys. Very good win. A lot of opinions about, and that is exactly what it's all about. Fair play. I do love that. Where do you stand on that performance?
On what I was saying before, like, I get where they're coming from, but like, people are always going to have a different opinion on football. Yeah. So you can't. Doesn't exist like a United. If they're trying to say that, doesn't exist, because if you're going to just rid people of their own opinion, then you might as well not be a fan. Like, you're just brain dead at that point. You know, I see where they're coming from, but and everyone's frustrated at the board.
Appreciate that. I mean, what's your?
I don't know why they're having a go at you. And
I know, but I think you know, tempers get high and misinformation gets misled sometimes. On the game, I mean, today it was a workmanlike performance. Sometimes you're worried about these games. You know, we know we should be putting teams to Norwich to bed, but
they're the type of team we haven't been beaten, and like they were awful today. You've got to beat the team that's in front of you, and like that's what we did today.
Easy win.
We did bits today. We did bits, man. Norwich came down. You know, we put them in a spliff. You get me?
Brandon Williams, like a brick wall.
I mean, how good? I mean, I'm going to come to you in a sec. How good was Brandon Williams today? And in general, how good can he be?
It was solid like a wall. No one got through him. No one got through him. And then Maguire backing him. They're all there. All there. No one got through him.
He's looking good. Brandon Williams. I mean, I know you had some views on him and the difference between him and Luke Shaw.
I just think that, like, today we saw Brandon Williams. Not only was he solid at the back, but he was also going forward an awful lot. He's won a penalty. He's missed a sitter. He was just giving everything, going up and back, up and down the park the whole time. I just see when Luke Shaw plays, I just don't see what he has to offer in that way. He can have a good game maybe defensively, but I just don't see him doing it going forward. Now, I'm not always saying about going forward, I'm not berating him, but I'm just saying that I think that Brandon Williams maybe, you know, Ole won't bite the bullet. I just don't see him doing it. I think Luke Shaw will start against Liverpool, but I think that Brandon should be given a good run of games now, because I think he's probably the best.
He's played free on the bounce there now. Hopefully you can play against Wolves as well. That'll be 4 on the bounce.
Hopefully, but it's just, I don't know, Ole will be, things have gone wrong recently, and Ole will be reluctant to risk it maybe again and just keep it on the safe side. But I think that really Brandon now probably is number 1 left back at the club from what I've seen, and especially with the Ashley Young situation too.
What do you make of that situation? I mean, I mean, not just him maybe rejecting us, but us trying to get him to stay in the first place. I mean, where do you stand on that? Should he stay or should he go?
Well, see, Ashley Young has been here a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But obviously the last season or two, or maybe for a while now, we've thought that Ashley Young isn't what we need at this club as a full-back, be it left back, right back or whatever. But I think after seeing him, after we offer him a contract for 1 more year, and him coming around and saying, no, I don't want that. Did you see that? I don't want to be named on the bench. Even I don't want to be in a matchday squad.
In the last couple of years of his career, isn't he? So
it's a sign for us that he doesn't want to be here anymore. And I think that with all his new project and whatever's going to happen in the future, if a player comes to us and basically says, I don't want to be here anymore, we have to get rid of him. It doesn't matter who the player is, be it Pogba, whoever. No, I'm not going into the Pogba situation, but I'm just saying, be it whoever, if they don't want to be here, we have to let them go. We have to have players here now who want to play for the club and who want to play for Man United and wear the badge and play out there today like that.
End of the day, get rid of Pogba, he's gone. Getting Bruno Fernandes in.
Do you think he'll sign? Do you think he'll sign Bruno Fernandes?
No.
If Rojo goes,
no, really?
and 40 million, then he'll be there.
In summer,
Young's gone.
it'd be embarrassing.
I reckon get Maddison or Grealish.
No, Maddison.
Or Grealish, either one.
For me, Grealish isn't that, you know, United player. He's got that flair in him. He's got quality. But for me, if I was to break the bank and you need someone in the final third, I'd go for Maddison, really. I think he's
over Bruno Fernandes. I mean, we're linked with him a lot at the moment.
Fernandes is a better player in terms of moving forward long term. Yeah, I reckon he'll be the key, especially if we keep Pogba, which I don't think we will in the end of the season. But you know, but the thing about Pogba is I reckon we're gonna have to bring in 3 or 4 players. You know what I mean? So. Number 1 would be definitely Maddison for me. I reckon we won't get him this, you know, in this
it'd be very difficult to get him in January.
Difficult. So end of season.
If Bruno Fernandes does come, do you think that spells the end of maybe trying to go after a Grealish or a Maddison? Because would that be?
Personally, I don't think Grealish is going to be that type of player to be able to cope at United. Play at United. I don't think we should be going for a player like him. We should be. I've seen Maddison. I've watched him a lot with at Leicester. So for me, I reckon definitely go 60 million, 70 million, pay that. Definitely get him. He's a United type player. You know what I mean? And then apart from that, I don't know about Bruno. You know. Bruno, the thing is, I don't think we're going to get him this transfer window. At the end of the season, if we get them 2, then we're looking strong.
alright.
We're looking strong, you know. Because it's
so
midfield,
see
isn't
Bale
it?
come back.
Really,
We need midfield.
I see Maguire today. Maguire was quality.
Yeah, it was
you know what I mean? Maguire and Lindelof, and the thing about Maguire is come in and he made Lindelof look even better as well. You know what I mean? And then Brandon. So, but in the back four, I reckon we all right. It's just that midfield. You know what I mean?
I want to talk to you about Mason Greenwood. Off the bench today, instant reaction, instant goal. This guy just shoots on sight. Like, how important can he be for us?
No, he needs a chance. The fella hasn't. He played a few 90 minutes, but he hasn't got a full chance to get a proper team.
Yeah.
The fella needs to get more game time. Game time will only be the thing that improves him. It's the only
Should he
thing
be
that-
starting more games?
He should be starting definitely more games. Europa League, Cup games, even games against smaller teams like Norwich today. He should be playing. He should be getting
Especially
his
with how
chance.
many games we've got in a short space of time, innit?
Definitely. Even during Christmas period, he didn't get enough games, half enough. We played way too many games, and you see players like Maguire, Rashford, Martial, they're burnt out. They're not doing their full potential. They're burnt out. They haven't got the energy to play every game, every minute.
I'm going to ask you guys before we wrap up this group interview here. I'll start with yourself and then I'll go around to you lot. Next Premier League game is Liverpool away. Can we get any change out of that?
I reckon, yeah. I mean, I think Ollie. I'm always been Ollie in, and I reckon a big game like that against Liverpool at Anfield, they're unbeaten. I reckon I'll be pushing it to try and go and say we're going to win it, but I reckon we'll get a point at least.
Okay.
I'm going
Yourself?
a point at least. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to win it. I reckon it's 1-1 draw. I reckon.
You think we can get some change out of Liverpool next week?
Maybe,
Yeah.
because Liverpool are a good team. Like, yeah, the attack against our defense, but Wan-Bissaka is really good. I think he can handle man in his pocket.
Okay. What are you saying? Think we can beat Liverpool?
Difficult one, mate. It's just like Liverpool is too good, man. Unfortunately, but you know, anything can happen. We've seen Man United go to City and beat him, so
yeah, but you're never sure. You two, can we get some change out of City? Sorry, Liverpool.
Fernandes in. There's a chance we can beat Liverpool because the team will be up with the spirit. We'll go there. I'm telling you, that's the result. It's the result.
This could come back to bite you in the arse. You know, this is going to go out there saying that we can go Liverpool and win.
He's coming. Bruno's coming. You heard it here first. Mate. I heard the sources. They told me.
Greenwood in the 10.
Mark
He played
Goldbridge.
well in the 10 today for a bit.
Okay. What about you? Think we can get Liverpool win?
I live in hope. Hopefully we can go up there and give a performance at least. Not just sit down, not lie back. Give a performance. If we lose, we lose. Just don't go up there and get battered 4 or 5-1. That's all I hope for. If we can get a draw. Well, I live in hope, as I said, but I'm just worried, man. I'm worried. Cheers.
That's all right. Cheers. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.